Hello Leo, this is your reading for the week of the 3rd of July to the 9th of July. Please keep in mind these are general readings and they might not resonate with everyone. I chose this stone for you today. That's a green turquoise. Felt like a bit of a hard stone. I have a feeling you need a bit more like the support of the heart this week. So let's shuffle your cards. This is for Leo from the 3rd of July to the 9th of July. I've been laying cards for 20 years, but I still feel like I'm not good at shuffling yet. It doesn't look particularly professional, but good enough, I guess, as long as they're shuffled in the end. Oops, this is what I'm talking about. So this is for Leo, 3rd of July to 9th of July. For some of you it might even be your birthday week. Or is it? No, not quite. It's still Cancer season. This is ridiculous. Just one more. Seems like I'm too weak to bend it properly. So, what's the overall energy for this week? The Fool. So, brand new start about whatever is going to happen. That's a good energy. Strength. Your natural energy. Temperance. Death. The Hermit in reverse. The Three of Swords. The Four of Cups. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Wands. And the Two of Swords. So, that definitely feels like a romantic affair of some sort. It looks like you're trying something new about an old relationship. You're coming in with your innate energy, with a lot of patience, and also actually having closed the chapter and fundamentally changed your views. It's almost like these two cards, they're like pivotal cards, almost like you just threw all your cards into the air, so to speak, and said, let's start new with something completely new. And you're here coming out of your Hermit, and which brings upon a lot of pain, and also probably the pain of rejection. And you're also addressing a few things that were rather illogical, or you didn't want to face, and you come back into your very innate energy, like almost like the strength here. So you are really robust in being yourself, and you're doubting things again. So it looks like either there is communication with a specific person you've been caring or decided to not care about anymore, and they're coming back into the picture, which makes you reevaluate certain things and leaves you at a bit of a crossroads. But let's confirm here what's going to happen. So the Fool, what's happening here? The Nine of Swords, so indeed, and the Eight of Swords. So indeed, there has been pain and heartache on both sides by the looks of it. Probably you both haven't been communicating about this, so probably it's an old flame of yours and it has been difficult for quite a while. But this week you are having a completely new approach, and it almost makes me feel like, yeah, this is where you needed this. It's something that really got at you. And you're coming here with strength, which is your innate energy and your most positive of one. And here with the King of Pentacles. So you come with a very strong and warm and thought through energy. You have a lot to bring to the table, like all your strength. And with the King of Pentacles, you come with this wisdom of, I have something to offer here. And I am offering it in a very mature and robust sort of way. And the other side is like, yeah, but I'm not quite sure about this, whether this is what what I want. And then we come into the temperance, which is almost a perpetuation of that very robust energy you come in with, and you try to bring all this patience, which is also very Leo-like, just you have a lot of heart and you have a lot to give. And here you are, you come with the world, like I offer the world to you in all patience and with all I have to bring to the table from a very mature point of view. And it is being reciprocated with a lot more patience by the other side, like, okay, maybe we just need to rediscover the beautiful sides of life, and we need to probably go out together, go on a lovely date together, and just enjoy our time together. But then what's happening with death? The Ace of Swords in reverse from your side, and the Queen of Cups in reverse from the other side. So something, it almost feels like you've come to this very open, let's meet each other in the most friendly and warmest of ways. And it almost feels like you're coming up with the reasons why it might not have worked in the past. But it's very hard for you to address this sort of things because it almost leaves you with this feeling of emptiness. And the other side also, they close up. They close up to that because it's very hard to address this sort of common past, or to address that this relationship needs to be different now. So it seems like a number of things need to end or need to be addressed, and you're both struggling massively with this, massively. So you just like, I cannot logically grasp, whereas the other person is more like, I cannot emotionally grasp that, I don't want to, I reject it. And it's almost like they probably also feel like they're rejecting you, which clearly hurts you a lot. But you come out of your inner hermitage, you want to come out and talk about specific things. And you come up with the star in reverse, like you come out and say, like, look, I've lost hope in the past and I'm still hopeless about certain things that have progressed between us, and that this there is just a certain death, a certain ending between us. And the other side takes that very seriously with judgment. So they make a very clear judgment call about this, and probably you will be hearing certain things that might be right, but you do not wish to hear them. And I sense a certain, you're feeling very attacked on an emotional level by the other person, because even though they reject you here emotionally and then they come forth with quite some points of theirs, you you come from a very warm and caring place, and suddenly you are faced with all this opposition, and it causes a lot of heartbreak, probably on both sides. Um, And you're probably okay then, but now I can look openly into the future and can just, at least in the distant future, see something, whether with this person or with someone else. But it feels like after this conversation, you were like in this hermitage and you came out of it and you said, I had no more hope for this to work out. But now it seems like you are, even if you come into a lot of pain to face this, you say, but now I can look forward, at least in some distant future, either with you or without you. And the other person seems to feel like a certain feeling, the Six of Wands, a feeling of victory. So where is this coming from? So it seems like, whereas the other person felt like they weren't hurt before by you, um, you feel like you also could express this sense of hopelessness you had. And there is a Four of Cups as a result. So it feels more like, even though there is a lot of pain, there seems to be some mutual goal achieved in this, just by talking it out, even though it looks like it's a very emotional and um, very painful process for the two of you. But there is a certain rejection that makes you go into the Seven of Pentacles, like, I want to nurture this, I want to nourish this, and probably also going back to either the relationship, but this feels more like you have this self-nurturing energy available. You can use this for yourself, but if if rejected, it cannot be extended to the other person, but you would be willing and able to. But they are more like in the Ten of Wands. It almost feels like they feel they're not being heard by rejecting certain things, and it's almost very hard for them to keep rejecting you on that level. Like, I'm still against that because there were these reasons I had, and now I feel like I'm still carrying those burdens. And why you just say, well, I nurture myself, if you're around I can nurture you too, and they almost seem to be rejecting that for some independence they want to maintain. And then there's the Ace of Swords in reverse, with the Death and Rebirth in reverse for you, and the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it looks like this has hardened a bit more. You've come a bit into this illogical, almost making this a power struggle, where you say, no, I'm not letting this go, and the other person, but I do not love you. So instead of dropping their Ten of Wands, they're now going to, like this, what we have here, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and here the Two of Cups in reverse. Like, I cannot reciprocate this, and I'm not willing to. So it seems like there's still some residue of misunderstanding here in the energies. And then we go to the Queen of Wands, which is your very innate energy. So there seems to be some common action, whereas you are in the Fool in reverse, like saying, like, yeah, it seems like you're just now having this Leo stubbornness, like, I'm not going to be open about this. I'm going to be myself about this. I'm going to delve forwards no matter what. And the other side is reciprocating this with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, saying, no, I'm not having it. I'm walking away. So I do not wish to engage in this. And now we're here at the Two of Swords. We have the Sun in reverse, so this is like the opposite of your energy here, and the King of Cups in reverse. So you both are torn into this confusion now, where you both have to recollect. You almost feel like this is affecting your essence now, whereas the other person is repeating the same message. They are not open to emotionally open up to whatever this is. It looks like you're extending a very warm offer with your warmest of energies, but it almost feels like it burdens their ego. Um, it feels like they want to be heard on a matter of the discernment almost. So I don't see the swords there, but it strikes me as a rather airy sort of person. So someone who just lives in the realm of rational thoughts, and they don't feel hurt, so they can't extend you any cups here because they feel like you're coming with all this warmth and all this innocence that is very Leo-like. But it is an energy they cannot welcome at the moment. So, what is the advice of the universe in this occasion? It feels rather stable in the week, like you have a bit of a standoff here. And it does not necessarily need to be a breakup. You know, all these reversed cups. It feels like the other side is just not ready to emotionally open up, and probably then because of that, that stone is really a good stone for you. Because you're coming from a lot of heart energy, like your innate Leo warmness. And here we have like the Knight of Wands, lust or strength in reverse, and Four of Cups in reverse. So the advice seems to be, even though it is really good to delve forward, to dash forward and go for what you want, it is also important to not completely overbear the other energy and the people you are coming towards. And as soon as you come with not too much of yourself there, because sometimes you keep your emotions more or your warmth more for yourself, Leo, and feed into yourself and let the others be a little bit. And then you come out of this Four of Cups and come to the Four of Cups in reverse, where they drop their shields and their Ten of Wands here that are just next to it, and see what happens from there. It seems you're rather fixated on that one person, but let's see what happens if you focus more on yourself and let it go a bit more. Like, because we have the Fool here, and here we also have the Fool in reverse, where you just want to push through with this fiery energy of yours, and maybe just letting it go a little bit and see what happens. Like, do the guards drop on the other side, and if not, like, go where this energy of yours is wanted, because you are in your bloom in this, and it's a really beautiful energy that comes from your side, Leo. So take it to where it is welcomed, and that's it for this week. I'm curious to see how this progresses. Please like, share and subscribe, and hopefully see you next week, Leo. Thank you. Bye.